Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I am going to be using the Daily Charme Charm Gel Extension System, their extension nail tips, and then also their 3-step system here, which does include the primer, dehydrator, and the extension gel. I am going to be showing the entire step-by-step process from natural nail prep to applying the gel extensions and also doing a fun cat eye nail design. And for the nail design, I'm going to be using the new Charm Gel collection. This is the brand new Fantasy Chameleon Cat Eye collection, and it does include a total of 6 Chameleon Cat Eye gel polishes. So let's go ahead and briefly open this up. I will be showing a little bit of a closer look once we get into actually doing the nail art design, but here is just the top swatches for these bottles. As you can see, like each color top does show like 2 colors. Since these are Chameleon Cat Eye gels, they do have that really cool like color shift to them. So these are going to be really pretty. I'm pretty sure that this collection is currently sold out on the Daily Charme website, which is a little bit of a bummer because this collection is perfect for the Halloween season, but hopefully it does come back in stock. In case you were not able to pick it up yet, you do have the chance to pick it up before Halloween comes around. That way you can use it to do your Halloween nail art. But I will have everything linked down below in the description box along with my discount code. You can use my discount code Nailed by Brandy to save on the Daily Charme website. But now let's go ahead and jump in. Like I said, we are going to be using the Charm Gel extension system, including their 3-step, and I am going to be showing everything start to finish on how to do gel X nails or gel extension nails at home. And I will start off with some natural nail prep. So let's go ahead, dive in and start with how I prep my natural nails for the longest wear to be able to get those 28 plus days of wear when applying full cover nail tips. So before starting with our natural nail prep, let's go ahead and get our full cover nail tips sized out. Today I am going to be using the medium almond, and these again are part of the Charm Gel extension system. They have many other options available. I just prefer the medium length and the almond shape, but they have so many different shapes and lengths to choose from. They even have some pre-colored. They even now have pre-French design nail tips. So they really do have a large selection to choose from coffin. I know that's another popular nail shape, stiletto, even square, and many other ones like even lipstick. So let's go ahead and get these sized out. Another thing that I really like about the Daily Charme nail tips, they do include the size guide right on the packaging. Even before purchasing, you can take a look at the product listing and see the exact measurements for all of the nail tips, which I feel is really nice because it will allow you to measure your natural nails at home and then check the size guide to be sure that the nail tips are going to fit you before even purchasing the product, which is great if you struggle with having larger or even smaller nail beds. So I am going to size these out to match my natural nails and get them placed here on my palette. Now that I have my nail tips sized out, I am just going to set these off to the side, and I am briefly going to show how I would prep a full cover nail tip if I were actually going to be leaving the nails on. I am showing like everything step by step, start to finish, but because I'm a content creator, I do a lot of different nail sets. I will actually be going in with a peel off base coat once I have shown everything that I would do if I was actually leaving the nails on. So this is a step that I feel is very important, but because I'm popping these off, I'm only going to be just showing it on this one nail here. So there are two methods that you can do this. You can use an e-file to etch the inside of the nail tip here with like a mandrel drill bit and a sanding band, and that will give you a good like etch surface or like a buffed surface on the inside. And all you would really do is just take that sanding band and just slightly file the inside and then brush away all of the nail dust. And then another method is to actually take the bonder, or step number 2. This is the primer. And I like doing this method, but honestly, I prefer just doing both methods because I feel with doing both methods, I do really get the longest wear out of my nails. I am just going to show this method here because I feel like with the e-file one, it's really self-explanatory. But with this one, you would just take your primer and chemically etch the inside of the nail tip, where you would just go in and continue just scrubbing on the nail tip. You can go in like some different directions just to get that like chemically etching. It almost reminds me of like clay, like when you're building something with clay, like how you would use a fork to like score it. This is like pretty much the same exact thing, where you're just going in and just creating those little, the primer is basically melting the tip a little bit and creating those little, as you can see, those little marks in the nail tip and giving it that chemical etching. And that is what it would look like if you do this method. Almost like how the tips of my glove look, it just gives a little bit of that etching. And again, if I were to be doing this, I would actually go in with both methods. I would etch with my e-file and then brush away the dust, and then also chemically etch with the primer. And I would do this to all of my nails. I know some people completely skip that step, and that's completely okay. But if you are struggling with lifting, or you're following like natural nail prep steps and your nails just aren't lasting and they're popping off, I feel this is a really great tip to be able to try this and see if it does help your nails last a lot longer. So now we are ready to start with our basic natural nail prep, since we already have our nail tips sized out. And if you choose to prep your full cover nail tips, I am first going to start off with a cuticle pusher and scraper. This is just dual ended, and I'm going to be using both ends. I'm just first going to start off with pushing back my cuticle, and then I'll use the opposite end to scrape up any of the dead cuticle on my natural nail plate. The next thing I am going to be doing is using this little tool here. I recently used this and I really like it, and I feel like it does help remove cuticle without needing to pull out an e-file. You can of course go in with an e-file with some cuticle bits to be able to remove your cuticle if necessary, but I feel like mine isn't really that bad. So I'm just gonna go in with this tool here, and it's kind of slanted as you can see, and I'm just gonna use this around the cuticle, and it's just kind of going to get up anything pretty much that like a nail drill would. Just going in a little bit further to help remove any of that stubborn cuticle from my natural nail plate that the cuticle pusher or scraper wasn't able to get up. Now let's go ahead and go in with our cuticle nippers. And again, just going to be using this to nip up any of that cuticle. Working on your cuticles when it comes to natural nail prep, that is the most crucial thing to do. You don't want to leave anything on your natural nail plate, because if you are leaving cuticle overgrowth on your natural nail plate, that is going to cause your nails to lift or pop off. So you really just want to be sure that you are taking your time and cleaning up all of your cuticles. I generally do like to go in with an e-file but because mine weren't bad this time around, I just decided to skip that, especially with this tool here. I feel like it does pretty much do the work that an e-file does, unless maybe if I were to have a little bit more cuticle growth, then I would go in with an e-file because it would just be easier. But now I am finished working on my cuticle growth. I don't have anything on my natural nail plate. So next I am going to go in with a buffer, and I am going to remove the shine from my natural nails. It's very important to not file into your natural nails, just slightly go in. You can see that my natural nails have a natural shine to them, and we just want to remove that. You can also do this with using an e-file and a fine grit sanding band. I'm just going to use a buffer though. I'm now going to take a stiff dust brush with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and go in and brush the dust away. The rubbing alcohol is also going to help dehydrate my natural nails, which is really nice because we want to remove any oils on our natural nail plate. And then now we are ready for the 3-step system. So starting off with step number 1, they call this the primer, but it is actually the dehydrator. It does say dehydrating primer. It gets a little confusing, but just follow the numbers. But I am going to go in with a layer of this to all of my nails, and this is pretty much just going to act as the rubbing alcohol that I used on my natural nails, and this is going to further remove any oils on my natural nail plate. Then I'm going to go in with step number 2, the bonder, or this is the primer, and I'm going to go in with a coat of this to all of the nails. This is going to prime my natural nails and allow for a better adhesion. If you do struggle with lifting, you can try going in with a second coat of primer. I always do that on my toenails, and I feel like that is one of those little key steps or just little details that I need to do in my prep to have the nails last a lot longer. If I skip that, then generally the toenails do not last as long. So that's just another little tip there. And next we are going to go in with the 5-in-1 strengthening gel. You can just use step number 3 from the 3-step system, the extension gel, as your base coat, but I personally prefer using this 5-in-1 strengthening gel as my base coat. So I'm going to go in with a layer of this to all of the nails, and then I will do a full cure in my large full powered nail lamp. So now that I have my natural nails prepped, I am ready to apply the full cover nail tips, and we already got these all sized out. I just had them set off to the side on my palette here. I did pull out my flash cure light, which I will be using to flash cure the nail tips in place. And then the gel that I will be using to apply them is step number 3, which is the extension gel. And I really like this extension gel. It is probably my favorite or top 5 because it is a really nice thick gel. And even though if you are not a big fan of glue gels in a bottle, this one, it is just super thick. It is almost like a solid glue gel in a tube, which is just crazy to me. But I am just going to be using this and applying it into the full cover nail tip. I like to paint it on where I estimate my natural nail to be, and then I will just add a little extra product near the cuticle area, just like that. After I have the gel applied into my full cover nail tip, I will turn on my flash cure light. That way it is ready. And then I will go in with applying the nail tip. I will start at my cuticle and slowly lower the nail until the gel has reached the free edge of my natural nail. Once the gel has reached the free edge, I will hold it in place and do my flash cure. Okay, so I pulled out my other flash cure light because that other one just, I don't know what is wrong with it. It may just be dead. Hopefully that's the case. But now I'm going to go back in and I'm just going to repeat this process with all of the other nails. I am going to quickly just explain again since I was having some difficulties with my light, but I'm just going to go in, apply the glue gel to the inside of the nail tip, just estimating where my natural nail is, I always like to add just a little extra product. I always turn on my flash cure light first, and then I will go in and apply the nail tip. I will always start at the cuticle area, just being sure I'm not on the cuticle, and then slowly lowering the nail until the gel has reached the free edge of my natural nail. Once the gel has reached a free edge, I will just hold that in place, pop it under the flash cure light, do a quick flash cure, and then I will repeat those same exact steps to all of the other nails. Once I do have them all applied, I will just go into my large full powered nail lamp and do a full cure. Now that I have all of the nails applied and I did my full cure, I'm going to go in with my filing and buffing to get these nails ready for my gel polish application. So here we have the Charm Gel collection. This is from Daily Charme. Like I said earlier in the video, their new cat eye gel collection, Fantasy Chameleon Cat Eye Collection. It does include 6 colors. And before we actually use these, let's go ahead and check out the colors that are included. Oh my goodness, these look like they are going to be gorgeous. I think if I had to choose, I would say that chameleon cat eyes are probably my favorite type of cat eye, just because I really like it over top of like a black base. And then the color shift, I just can't get over how beautiful a color shift is. And you can see by the little stickers on the gel polish bottles, these are going to have an excellent color shift to them. So I want to take a look at these colors. So I wanted to pull out my little glass palette here just so we can swatch the colors. So the first color, E49, these are also all 15 ml bottles. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. And the camera probably does not even do justice for like how gorgeous these colors are. So here is the first color. Oh yeah, look at that. So pretty. Oh my goodness, so pretty. We have E50. Oh, and this one looks like it is a green. Look at that. Oh, this collection is going to be perfect for Halloween. I can already tell from like these colors. So far we have a purple and a green. Like perfect for Halloween. Like I'm getting like witch vibes from these colors already. Oh, so pretty. Okay, we have E51, and this one is, it looks like a pink purple. It's so hard to pick like one specific color from Chameleon cat eye gels because they really just have like a beautiful color shift to them. And I know I keep saying that, but that is like the whole awesome thing about Chameleon cat eye gels, is that it's like you get bonus colors in just one color because the color shift is outstanding. So we have E52, This one, it looks like, I want to say like a pink. It's showing more of pinks. So pretty. Oh yeah, that one is definitely going to have good like pink reflex. We have E53. Oh yeah, this one is a blue. Oh my goodness, these are stunning. Oh yeah, that blue is pretty. This is a gorgeous collection. And then we have one more color. Hopefully I can fit it here on the palette, E54. And this one I'm seeing more of like a yellow color. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, oh my goodness, stunning. Look at these colors. And then I just have my magnet here, and I don't really know if I'm going to be able to really do anything with the magnet. I don't know. Is anything happening? It's kind of hard because all the colors are like kind of just everywhere. It's okay. We will be playing around with these today. They definitely do move. It's just hard because the way that they're all just laid out on the palette here. Oh yeah, you can see them moving. Well, hopefully you can see them moving on camera. I feel like once we actually get to using them on my nails, oh look, you can see that they did move just by looking at the like swatch. Oh my goodness, these are perfect. I can't wait to use them. So let's go ahead and do a nail set now using these beautiful new cat eye gels. So here are the nails. They are now ready for my gel polish application. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be using that Fantasy Chameleon cat eye collection, and I always personally feel that Chameleon cat eyes look really good over a black base color. You don't necessarily need to use a black base, but I feel like with a black base coat, it really shows how well the color shimmers back and forth between the two colors. Like for example, this one here, it has the pink and the blue over that black base. You will be able to see both colors, and you'll be able to see it shimmer from the pink to the blue color. So for my base color, I'm going to go in with the Perfect Black Charm Gel, and I'm going to just go in with one coat of this because it is a really pigmented black, and I will be applying a cat eye gel polish on top. So I'm just going to apply one coat of this to all of my nails, and then I will do a full 60-second cure. Now that my black gel polish base is applied and cured, I have decided on using this polish here, E51, and it has like that really pretty green pink color shift. It's almost looking a little blue purple too. Oh, that's really pretty. It's gonna look so good over the black base. So I'm gonna apply this to all of the nails, and then before curing, I will be using the Ninja Star Magnet, the cylinder end here, and I will be going in and just bringing out the sparkle on the sides just so we can really see the full cat eye effect. Here are the nails before using the cat eye magnet. And here are the nails after I have used the magnet. This color is really pretty. I'm loving the different like color shimmer, like how it reflects from the two different colors. It almost looks like there's even more. Like I'm really seeing purple, maybe pink, green. It's very pretty. So now I'm going to go in with a lint-free wipe and just wipe off the sticky layer from these nails because I do want to go in with some stickers and I want to be sure that they stick properly to the nail. And then I'm going to use this sticker sheet here. This was included in the September Halloween charm box. If you did not get that box, this sticker sheet is also just available to purchase on the website, which is really nice because I think it's a super cute sheet. It has a bunch of different things, some ghosts, cats, skeletons, some witch hats, some bats, just like a whole bunch of different like Halloween items, and they're all black. I also like the little pumpkin faces. That would be cute to do like a orange pumpkin nail set and then add on those faces. But I'm going to be adding these stickers. I think I'm just going to add just some different ones to the nails, keeping it a very simple set. I really like these ones up here. They're so miniature and tiny, like the little bats and the witch and the little stars. Stickers are now applied, so I'm going to go in with the Diamond Shine top coat and apply a layer of this to all of my nails, and then I will cure. Here are the finished nails after I have the top coat applied and cured. I also did go ahead and do my thumbnail off camera, the same exact process. I am now going to go in with my cuticle oil. I'm going to apply that to my cuticles, rub that in to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here is the finishing look of how these nails turned out. I think they turned out so good. They were also so easy to do with doing the natural nail prep, applying the nail tips, and then just going in with some simple basic cat eye Halloween nail art. And having the stickers, that was really nice too. Like I said, these specific stickers were included in the September Halloween charm box, but they also are available to purchase on the website now. And just look at this cat eye polish, so pretty. If you were not able to get your hands on this collection before it sold out, I am really hoping, fingers crossed, that this collection does come back in stock before Halloween. That way the ones who were not able to get it do have the chance to pick it up before the Halloween holiday. Everything that I did use will be linked down below in the description box. I had a lot of fun with this nail set, and I hope I was able to give some helpful tips and tricks if you've been having problems with your gel extensions not lasting as long. I really love applying full cover nail tips, and I have a lot of videos on my channel, so definitely check those out if you do want to see some more like natural nail prep. Sometimes I use the e-file so you can see different ways that I do prep my natural nails. I really hope you all did enjoy today's video, but as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.